welcome back. 90% of people with Parkinson's are at risk of losing their ability to speak. Parkinson's disease is the world's fastest growing neurological disorder and the second most prevalent brain disease in the United States. And now St. Louis University is speaking out. In collaboration with the Parkinson's Voice Project, SLU is opening up a clinic to help all of residents in Missouri with Parkinson's disease. So here to share more on what this clinic means for the community is assistant clinical professor as well as clinical lead, Andrea Vaughn. Andrea, hi, thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
So why don't we just emphasize again the importance of this clinic being in Missouri? It's a really big deal.
It is, yeah. So we are able to provide services to all over the state of Missouri. You know, we have a clinic that's located on St. Louis University's campus, right across from the Fox Theater, or right around the corner from the Fox Theater. And so we are able to provide in-person services, but then also we have teletherapy. And so with the help of teletherapy, we were able to provide services all over for those patients who aren't able to come all the way to St. Louis or are not able to even get out of the house.
And when you are seeing these services, what are some things that people might see? Because maybe perhaps some viewers don't really understand what happens when you do get diagnosed with Parkinson's disease.
Sure. I feel like most of the time, most patients, when they think about, or people, when they think about Parkinson's disease, they think about the walking difficulties, the tremors, the rigidity. But speech and swallowing disorders are very highly prevalent. And so what happens is they have limited movement. So speech is very quiet. Their speech is very rapid because they don't articulate very clearly. And so what the Speak Out program does is it helps them use more intentional speech in order to improve their speech and communication, increase their loudness, and then hopefully maintain those skills throughout the progression of Parkinson's disease.
Okay, and one thing that I do know I learned too is that swallowing can be an issue.
Correct. Yes, and so a lot of patients can end up passing away from the swallowing difficulties because of the movement issues that they have. They end up coughing a lot and choking a lot, which can cause pneumonia or lung infections. And so by working on intentional movements, we can hopefully improve those swallowing skills. And that's what the research will actually be, is seeing if the Speak Out program will improve their swallowing skills.
Well, that is wonderful to hear. And before we wrap up here, let's talk about clients open to all ages?
All ages. We see clients from birth to older adults, from anywhere from language issues to acquired issues, like with Parkinson's disease, communication, swallowing, and we are a no-fee clinic, so we do not charge for our services at all.
Okay, well, wonderful. Why don't you all take a look at your screen here for further information. Speak Out Therapy and Research Center, making a difference here at the community and hopefully also finding some new discoveries for Parkinson's disease, because again, it's impacting a lot of people in the United States. So all of that information, you can email Andrea directly with that email right there, or as well as SLU, and that number's on your screen. Enroll today if you are needing it, or if you know someone, please pass it along. Thanks so much, Andrea, for joining us.
No problem. Thank you.